Red's Iowa Train Videos here in Waterloo, Iowa. This is an eastbound Iowa Northern. I tried to catch it at the Cedar Falls junction there in Cedar Falls, but he got moving too soon for me to get him. He was just on the rolls too fast, so I had to jump ahead of him. So I'm ahead of him here. He just diverged off of the CN line and he turned into a yard they call, this is B yard right here. This is actually how they get to their home rails over there to the yard in Waterloo, Bryant Yard. Yep, so B yard in Waterloo, Iowa. Got a couple GP38s, F40 and a slug. Yeah, so this B yard, it's kind of a runaround track. So this actually bypasses the Waterloo yard, the CN's Waterloo yard. And it'll actually go through downtown Waterloo. And then I'll loop them back up to their Bryant yard. And then from there they can head south to Cedar Rapids. Used to be a pretty busy yard back in the day. I think in the old Illinois Central days and Rock Island days, there was a lot more down here. I don't know originally what it all had for buildings down here, but I was told this was a busy area and doesn't do as much as it used to. Used to be. That's another cold day. It's Super Bowl Sunday today, actually. That's about 12 degrees. An old NS covered hopper. Yeah, that line they're rolling down right now appears to be welded rail. I think all these other tracks in this B yard are probably jointed. Well, no CNW cars today, but yeah, there's not much left of this old yard. There's a side track over here, and goes off into an old business right here. Yeah, I guess it used to be a pretty busy place down here, but well, times have changed. Well, Iowa Northern through Waterloo, Iowa. Red's Iowa Train Videos. Yeah, Red's Iowa Train Videos. westbound CN here, the L571 in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Yeah, they got work in Ackley, Iowa Falls, and the west side of Webster City today. Got NS power on the lead. He's moving right along. They did the roll by and left Waterloo, and shoot, they're already here to Cedar Falls, so they're pretty efficient today on the roll by crew.
CN detector, mile 281.3. West found, no defects. Length of train 4349. Temperature 9F. Total axles 286. Speed 33. Have a safe day. Detector out.
Ah, the good old L571. Pretty smoky today. Boy, that NS locomotive is smoking up a storm. Might have to chase that. There's something wrong with that locomotive. Obviously. He's got some major problems. He's shooting raw diesel fuel right out of that exhaust. I could smell that, no problem. Yeah, I might have to chase that one. That could be kind of interesting. That thing might break down. See what kind of locomotive that was. That might have been an old -9. I don't know what it is about them old -9s. A lot of them and maybe have an injector stick or whatever, and they'd be pumping raw fuel out the exhaust, and sometimes you'll see exhaust stack fires on some of them old dogs. About 10 degrees today here. Super Bowl Sunday. I don't really have a team I care about this year. I'm a Steelers fan, so they need a new quarterback. Well, Red's Iowa Train Videos here in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Well, Red's Iowa Train Videos. I'm here in New Hartford, Iowa. I jumped ahead of that westbound CN, that L571. It's got that NS power on the head. Just want to see if the thing's still smoking or not. Looks like she cleaned up. Well, they're probably relieved for that. Yeah, he picked up a lot of speed since he left Cedar Falls. NS locomotive cleaned up. Red's Iowa Train Video. Yeah, Red's Iowa Train Videos here. We're in Waterloo, Iowa. This is actually the Iowa Northern line. This is the line that runs around the CN line, goes through BER and ends up taking to Cedar Falls once they get back on the CN line. This actually would go up to Oelwein. There's a string of hoppers here, and boy, these crows, they're going to town with all the corn on top of these cars. All kinds of crows. Yep, crows eating corn in Waterloo, Iowa. Yeah, here's another view of the crows. This is that Iowa Northern line. This will go right through downtown Waterloo and take them to Bryant Yard over there on the south side of Waterloo. Yeah, I think they got a crow problem here in Waterloo. They call a group of crows, I think they call that a murder. I guess that's fitting. Yeah, Red's Iowa Train Videos, Waterloo, Iowa.